Hello, my crazy, and welcome. Today, I'm gonna be talking about little tips and how you should be dressing for bandos. So, today I'm gonna be doing this guy for the rich people that have money, or somewhere like that between that. So here you can see my gear: Berserkerine, Steadfast, Barrow's glove, full banded, Amulet Fury, Nate helm, regular fan that gear, long sword, fire cape, and my arrow penance. I recommend buying an arrow if you have a lot of points. This one, every time you get hit, your praise go up and really good for soloing. So here's how your inventory should look. Something like this. I recommend having at least 85 for extremes. If you don't have 85 for extreme, it's okay to have superset. But instead of using brews, I recommend using shark or rocktail. It's fine if you can only kill around 3. It doesn't matter. You can back as much as you want and go back and kill another 3 and go back. So this is my jack. This is how my jack supposed to go. Actually, I ring around 20 recover special flask because I lasted around 3 hours every time I go. And I like double spacing because on the fastest you kill bandos, the less you get hit. Remember that. Okay. The reason that I'm making this is because I see so many people are bandos with outdated gear. Like few days ago I saw one of my new friends, because I added him and I told him that his gear was outdated, to bring something like max gear like I have here. You Of course you can change the steadfast to dragon boots. The only difference is that steadfast give you 4 attack bonuses and few other bonuses in attack. Of course you can bring a dragon fight shield, but I recommend bringing a dragon defenders because it's free and you don't have to pay another 5 million. Of course you can use a glory if you want, but I recommend using a amulet of fury as it has some prayer and is way better and have few more bonuses. And hell of Nate is not everyone use this, so yeah. Going back here, Berserkerine is really good. You may say, it's only 2 strange bonuses, but guess what? You need all the strange bonuses you will need. I recommend you also borrow glove. They give 12 strength bonuses, so be sure that you can use it. If you don't have 80 dungeoneering, I will recommend using a whip with a whip bind. There we go, a whip bind. So I will recommend using a whip bind. And if you don't have 96 summoning and you have at least 67 or 68, and you can use a water turtle, it's almost the same thing. More brew and less brew because you have less spaces. If you can afford 95 prayer, is also okay. Actually, having what is called piety is way better than having turmoil, and the reason is because when you activate piety, you have the bonuses straight away. With turmoil you have to wait like 5 seconds, and the only good thing about having 95 prayer is that you can use sour split. That's the only good thing about that, and you can heal. But also you can buy Basperism aura that all do the same job. Every time you hit, you will heal up, so it's almost the same thing. So that's most about it. So now let's go to what if you don't got that much money. Okay, so now let's talk about those people that don't have much money but still have around 20 to 30 million. What kind of gear they can use? Of course, it's gonna be something similar. Instead of using steadfast, remember that you can use dragon boot. It will give you the same strength bonuses, only that steadfast give you few attack bonuses. You can also use a warrior ring instead of a berserker ring if you can afford the money. And if you cannot buy a bundle chest plate, also you can get a fighter torso for free by just doing the barbarian minigame. It will only take around 8 hours. really easy minigame. Is really addictive. Also, firecape. Most people know how to get a firecape. The lowest level I got a firecape was on level 56 with with range. So it's really simple. Also, if you can buy an arrow, just buy it. So now that we got through the gear, let's pretend that you don't have any hero level and you're using a superset. So this is how a superset will look: super strength, super defense, and super attack. And as if you're not using brew and you're using rocktail or shark, I recommend using prayer flask. One, because they're cheaper. Two, because super restore flask costs 3 times more than this, and you want to save money. So your war tortoise or your jack will look something like this. Remember to pick up everything that is stackable, like rooms or seeds or anything that's stackable. Also pick up room play body if you have a space. And I don't know why I have the recover special flask here, but just pretend this right here is food. I'm sorry about this, guy. Just pretend it is food. So now let's go with the gear my brother actually used a bandos. Before we go to that, I forgot to tell you why I have some stats.Remember review. It's really good to have some emergency food because you eat your food really fast. If you know what I mean, if you had gone to bandos, you eat your food really fast. And if you're going by yourself and you have this kind of gear, I recommend using Royal D high body when you tanking and when you're about to spec with your dragon claw. Spec, then change back to your D hides. So now let's move on to the other gear for the poor people. Okay, so this is actually the gear that my brother goes to bandos with. He used full thorax play body, thorax play legs, and mostly the same. Everything else. Remember that if you don't have 80 dungeoneering, but you have 80 attack, you can use the whip bind. It's really efficient here, but I don't recommend using the special. I recommend using dragon claws. Don't forget that. So yeah, so this actually how his inventory look. The only thing that he used Overlord, because he can use Overlord, but he doesn't have 95 prayer, but he got 96 summoning. But before that, he used to do bundles just like this: a war tortoise with 18 brew or rocktail, some rocktail in the inventory, some prayer flask, and one overlord. And every time he ran out of food, he just bank and go back. Remember, guys, that if you don't have much money, you can always treat your gear. Instead of using thorax plate body, you can use Black Dragon D high or Roger D high body, or you can always use Karel or Ganodermic top. I don't recommend using Ganodermic top as it eliminates attack bonuses, but I do recommend using Karel. It's really good. It's really good at bandos and it's really helpful. So I actually went through all the things from rich to poor. So I hope you enjoyed this video, guys. Remember that you can always change your gear if you like it, if you want, for your benefit. Thank you for watching. See you later. I hope you enjoy, comment, rate, and subscribe.